very sunny Thorpe Park to get back on. Hyperia. It's about 1 o'clock and it's very empty on the Thorpe Park Bridge, as you'd expect. And the current queue for Hyperia is around 90 minutes. Look how busy the beach is. So Thorpe Park have now got rid of all the cattle pen queue line that Hyperia had set up for the opening weeks over there. And you now just head straight to Fearless Valley. Colossus is down as always. When is this thing ever open? And it's having a technical delay. Look at this. There's 2 cookies under there, drowned in chocolate. Those, but drowned in chocolate. While most people are sticking, obviously some people are going to come out the queue because having a technical delay, but we may as well get in and just wait for the beast. Whenever I come, it just seems to break. It was working fine, and then I turn up and it's broken. And it has resumed operation. I think before the sign said closed, it was on about 90 minutes. Also, those cookies over there with chocolate and ice cream, oh, best theme park dessert. Would have tasted even better if it had Merlin Pass discount, but... Okay, so from watching the train go round, it definitely looks like it goes quicker through that element and also the outer bank as well. Obviously that's where it's stalled. So I feel like they've either stopped the trims from trimming a bit and obviously making in turn the speed of the train faster. But that's just what I'm looking at, but it definitely don't go through that as slow anymore. So I guess obviously that's to prevent the train from ever stalling again. But yeah, watch as this train goes through those elements, you'll see that the train definitely goes through them with a much quicker pace. Have a look. But yeah, as you saw, it looks like the train has a much quicker pace, but I'll confirm that as soon as I get off. Or it could just, it could be my eyesight, but yeah. The amount of bark Thorpe Park used, they must have been barking mad. I just want to thank Thorpe Park for putting a giant motor right next to the queue line. I just love the harmony. Listen to that. Wow, the violins are great. Oh, drums coming in. And we have front row for the second time. How lucky is that? To be fair, yeah, they're getting the trains out proper fast in here today. So the queue was moving pretty quick. We weren't like standing still at any points for long, and it didn't go down once we joined the queue. It went down a little bit when we arrived, but apart from that, it's been really good. Excellent operations today. Not even the ducks or frogs are wanting to go in that. Look at the state of it. But no, genuinely, Hyperia is an amazing ride. It's such a good fit for Thorpe Park. The longest in the park, the fastest in the UK, tallest in the UK. Does it feel fast? I wouldn't say it feels particularly speedy. I would say it's definitely sped up from the first time I rode it. I didn't feel like I was hanging there as long. One of the best in the UK, and I think one of the best in Europe and the world. It's definitely something special. If you haven't, check it out, Hyperia, and it's running more reliably now. Fingers crossed. I was gonna head on Stealth. Hello, Stealth. But it's closed. It's got some Hyperia treatment. But no, the hang time on Hyperia is genuinely amazing, but the landscaping just leaves so much to desire. If they just had a little bit more budget, just not to think, I'm not asking for a Nemesis Reborn treatment, I'm just asking for some landscaping. Those cookie doughs in the Hyperia area, mwah, oh, lovely. So you head to Walking Dead, then head back to Hyperia for a second ride. I think it's quite bad to say that Walking Dead was one of my most ridden rides at Thorpe Park. But you know what? I don't care, because it's a pretty decent coaster hardware inside. The theme's a bit outdated, but we'll survive. Well, the zombies won't, or the walking... Oh, forget it. Oh wow, way back in 2018, Thorpe Park knew Hyperia was coming. Look at those wings on the safe zone. We should have looked closer, we should have looked. The Walking Dead, average as usual. I just wish there was a bit more padding on the seats, because it hurts, and a bit more theming, and it would easily be 6 out of 10. 7 out of 10. 6 out of 10. They weren't even running the Walking Dead pre-show. Like, I think they're just giving up. They were just letting people walk through. So we were walking in the corridors by ourselves. It's quite scary, actually. And I'm back at the best place at Thorpe Park. And do you know what? Another one of these, because it just tastes so nice. It's just so nice. It just tastes so nice. In the queue, and it's gone down by 5 minutes to 85 minutes. What a huge difference. And after about an hour, finally in the Hyperia queue, and not on front row, on row 9. So we're gonna head on. I feel like I know this soundtrack like off by heart now. And we find ourselves in the shop of Hyperia. And I really like this jumper. It's very nice blue. Blue socks, blue pin badge. This looks really, really nice. Mug, £70 for the denim jacket. Wow. Is there anything on the back? No. Oh my, oh. I've been extremely lucky today because not only did I go on Hyperia, I got it 3 times. And the queue wasn't too bad. 45 minutes for the last one, about an hour for the second, and then for the first, about an hour and a half. But you know what? They didn't close it at like earlier than the park. They closed it bang on 6. But it shows that they are starting to open Hyperia till park close, which obviously is better. It's like 6:30, so half an hour after the park closed, they've completely emptied the queue line. It won't be long until all of this has gone. And not only did I go on it 3 times, the last 2 times I got on it near to back row. I got 9th row and 8th row, and let me tell you, 8th row has a little bit of a shake to it. My head is a little bit banging, if I'm honest. It is a little bit, ow. But no, row 9 is the row to be on. I think it's better than front row. It's so intense. Going past that drop part, honestly, you're whipping round there. It's incredible. But row 9 is the place to be. Front row for the views, but row 9 for the intensity. It's incredible. Row 8 has a certain shakiness that just ruins it a little bit. It's kind of the shakiness that you get on Soar, but not as bad. Definitely not as bad. But no, genuinely, overall, it is a really smooth experience. It's nothing to do with the track profiling. It's just the trains. You're on a wheel seat on row 8, obviously, and it just has a certain shakiness to it that you can't overlook. Some shakiness and vibrations on a train you can overlook, but that definitely affects the ride experience. And that is the last train of the day on Hyperia. But honestly, the queue hasn't been that bad at all today. Yeah, the theming and landscaping leaves a lot to be desired, but not every ride needs to be themed, and I think that's something that we need to get across. Like, not every single ride in the world needs to be themed. A lot of the best rides in the world aren't themed, but yes, the landscaping isn't great, and I think if they just landscaped the area a bit more, I think the lack of theming could be justified for. That's my thoughts anyway. But that's pretty much it from Thorpe Park today. 3 rides on Hyperia, a ride on Walking Dead. Such an odd combination. But yeah, it's been a really good afternoon here at Thorpe Park. And actually now, some Saturdays, well most Saturdays, they're open till 7, which is really, really good. But on Sundays, they do shut at 6. I wish it was 7, but it's 6. The England score is 1-0 to Slovakia. I can already feel the uproar. I can feel the tension. Oh my... They actually opened the extended car park today. Shows how busy they were expecting it to be. But yeah, 3 times on Hyperia. Incredible ride. Row 9 is the place to be. Smooth, very intense. You get whipped straight over that drop. But yeah, we haven't tried the back row, but row 9 is incredibly smooth. And it's been a great day, once again, at Thorpe Park Resort. Thanks for watching.